I started thinking about doing a trip when like I was going to graduate from Drexel, just because I was at like a major life point where I was about to like, not be attached to any like institutions anymore. I wasn't going to get a job. I've been working for myself doing game stuff, so I wasn't attached to anything. It just made a lot of sense as something to do just like right now, because I know that the older I get, the harder it's going to be to do something like really crazy like this. So yeah, I just thought like now's the time to do it, so I should do it. And I just kind of threw myself at it.
So for me, I've been doing cross-country trips for about 3 years now on motorcycles, and all by myself camping. And it's kind of a thing that I do. I call it, basically it's a sabbatical. I work a lot, I own my own game studio, and it's very stressful. So basically when I'm getting to a point I feel like I can't make new things anymore, or maybe I'm kind of burnt out, or I've lost my luster. Maybe sometimes I'm just trying to decide, hey, is this thing that I'm doing a thing that I want to continue to keep doing? So I'll go on these trips, and I normally go by myself. And I guess Greg approached me like a year ago. We were joking about it at a conference or something. I was like, we should do bicycles sometime. And I've always seen people on the side of the roads going past on my motorcycle, like just chugging it out on a bicycle. And I'm really into fitness, so I thought, oh wow, this is a really cool challenge. So, I'm also really excited for the first time to be doing something like this with other people. So for me, everyone else kind of has like a different dream of what they want to do, and they haven't done it before. And for me, it's a lot more about spending time with the people and just kind of hanging out. And I'm really excited because for me, it's going to be like following everyone else and sort of like, what do you guys want to do today? Because, it's not that I've seen it all. It's just that I have done it before. So I'm a little more eager to kind of like sit back and relax and go a little bit more with the flow and see what everyone else wants to do.
I am going on this trip. It feels like sort of by accident. Maybe 2.5 or 3 months ago, BJ Will asked me, or he told me a while ago that he and Greg were doing this trip, and that I thought they were totally insane. I was like, I mean, it sounds really fun, but I don't know if I could do anything like that. But then after he and I started dating, he was like, hey, so you should come on this trip with us, this crazy, insane adventure. I was like, I said no. I said no at first. I was like, how am I going to make money? How am I going to eat if I can't work? What am I going to do with my cat? Things like that. I just didn't think it was in the cards. And he said to me, he was like, you will always find a way to make money. Money is never going to be an issue. That's the last thing that you have to worry about. Somebody somewhere is always going to need something, and they'll be willing to pay for it. So you just pick up odd jobs and da-da-da. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, this is really the perfect time of my life for me to be doing something like this, and I've always wanted to do something like it because, I'm young, I don't have any kids, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have a full-time job, like, nobody is relying on me, so I'm going on this crazy trip across the country, except I'm going to miss my cat. I'm going to miss my cat so much. I have a cat, her name is Stormageddon, Dark Lord of Awe, they call her Stormy. But my friend Kevin, who I lived with for a little while, is gonna cat sit indefinitely. Just want everybody to know, she's not Kevin's cat. She's my cat. He's cat sitting for a while.
I'm going on this trip to keep Greg alive. That's the only real reason. And because I want to. Because it sounds fun. I'm just like leaving behind like the non-essential stuff, like I don't know, like my bed and stuff and my books. But I mean, everything I have, that's all I need anyway. So.
Well, I really love biking, and I wanted something that like seemed impossible to do, because like car trips and motorcycle trips or boating or whatever all seem like sort of like very doable. But a bike trip to me, when I like thought about doing it, seemed like actually truly impossible, which is something I could never do. So I wanted to do that to prove to myself that I could do it, I guess, or prove to myself that I can't do it. But to like just to see, right? I mean, because it seemed like if I just did something that I knew I could do already, then I wasn't really gonna like get anything out of it.
So I've always been the type A, sort of high-strung, constant worrier, constantly anxious, like doing a million things, always got to get stuff done. I've always been that person, which in a lot of ways, is good in a lot of ways, but it's bad in a lot of ways too. And so I really think that this trip is going to relax me and I think it might be forcing me into it because there's no time limit. There's no schedule. There's no, well, we need to be in Georgia by, this day. It's just, we're just going to leave. And we have our first destination, we have Margate. And then we're going to get to Margate, and we're going to hang out there, and then we're going to be like, all right, let's go to Cape May. And then we're going to go to Cape May, and then we're going to hang out there. And then we'll be like, all right, well, let's go here. And I feel like we're not going to choose our destination until we go there. And so I'm really looking forward to just not having a plan. Because I always have a plan, always. And I'm excited to not, It's cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing as many states as I can and hanging out with these clowns. See what happens. Low expectations. So I'll be surprised for sure.
Yeah, so for me, for the trip, I'm really excited and hoping that basically I want to kind of renew my vigor in a lot of things. I also kind of want to shift a lot of my day life. It's just in front of a computer, sitting there with a drudge all the time. And it's a lot more than a 9 to 5. I work 7 days a week. I never stop. I work for myself, And it's not just working. I can't just work. It has to be productive. If I'm not productive, I feel really lazy or sodden or whatever.
It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm going to have to work hard to keep myself motivated to finish the work that I have to do because I don't have Greg and Tyler to bug me to get things done that need to be done. So it's going to be interesting to have to form my own initiative, but I'm not necessarily sad I can't go just because I know that a cross-country bike ride would not be a thing I would be good at all. But I am sad that I won't be able to see them for 3 months, and I'm worried about their safety, but I think they all at this point know what they're doing. I am definitely going to miss them for 3 months now.
How's that?
I'm in. Come on, guys.
What's up?
Oh, girls allowed. Pet everybody.
I know, just
Mine, babe.
I'm
betting everyone. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, whatever.
No. Yeah, Greg, get on that butt.